Hello, my name's Kerry and welcome to another episode of Bearded Mixology. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different than normal because it's an alcohol-free zone. So instead of cocktails, we've got mocktails. Now, I was initially going to say, well, we're doing mocktails this week because, there's a growing number of young people out there who are turning their backs on alcohol, or various people are doing religious whatevers and so they can't drink alcohol. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So let's be open, let's be truthful. A couple of weeks ago, England played the Ukraine in the quarterfinals of the European Cup. Now, I went out with some of my friends, first time in a long, long time. Great result for England and a fantastic night was had by all. Unfortunately, what started out as this quickly turned into this, and not too long after that, this.
Get off me.
And as a result of that, nearly 2 weeks later, I still can't stomach the thought of alcohol. So what better time to do a mocktails video? So with that, let's crack on and have a go at these mocktails. I don't know what they're like, I've not tried them, there were just 2 recipes that I found on the internet that look quite tasty. So we'll start off with the raspberry bee's knees. So into a shaker, we'll start with 25 millilitres of lemon juice. Fresh lemon juice if you like, I don't mind using this bottled stuff because it's quite good. 25 millilitres. Then we add 25 millilitres of honey syrup. This is 3-to-1 honey syrup. So it's quite thick, it's quite unctuous. Very nice. Then we're going to take a handful of fresh raspberries. So, about 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 raspberries. Then we're going to get a muddling stick. You can use a little rolling pin if you've not got a particular muddler. And we're just going to give them a bit of a squish down. We'll then take a couple of cubes of ice into the shaker. Don't need too much. Lid on and give it a shake. Then just take your preferred glass. I'm using like a gin balloon or whatever they're called. And then just strain your mixture over the top. You could double strain it to get the seeds and pulp and whatever you're at, but I think that's part of it, to be honest with you. I'm just going to pour it all in. Fruity and that, like a jamminess to it. Do. And finally, just top that up with a mixture of your choice. I'm going for soda water. You could be more adventurous, or just use lemonade or some of these flavoured tonics that you get nowadays, elderflower or whatever. It's up to you. It's just to give it a bit of fizz and mix it down a little bit. So there we have it. That is a raspberry bee's knees. I'll get a bit of a straw. Stir it around a bit. Not with that straw, you won't. There we go. Let's just give it a try. That's really nice. Very tart. I'd perhaps put a little bit more honey in that for the extra sweetness, but that's really tasty. It's no substitute to a real bee's knees or a gin and tonic, I suppose, but if you're feeling a bit rough like I still am, or you just want a refreshing fruity drink, that is really tasty. I'm glad I used soda because it is quite sweet. It is quite sweet. Even though I'd put a bit more honey in, I think if you use lemonade or something, that might push it over the edge a bit too far. but it's all personal taste. You might really like it like that. I like it that I've left the raspberries in. You know, you get the actual chunks of it and everything. When with a sip, it comes up the straw and that. Yeah, quite nice. The raspberry bee's knees. Next up is a blueberry mojito, which in reality is very similar to the raspberry bee's knees, just a couple little tweaks and ingredients. So first of all, you have 25 millilitres of lime. Then we have 25 millilitres of just normal sugar syrup, simple syrup. Then, to give it the mojito vibe, we've got mint. About, 8 to 10 leaves, down to your own taste, depending on how big the leaves are. This is a shop bought one. I've not been up to the allotment to get any that we've grown, so not going to be as good, I'm sure. There we go. Give them a bit of a clap, and into the thing, into your shaker. Then, in the style of the raspberry bee's knees, you get some blueberries. Good handful, 10, 12, whatever, however many you like. I don't like blueberries that much, so yeah, that'll do. Into your shaker, and as before, just give it a bit of a muddle. You need to muddle this one a bit more because obviously blueberries aren't as fragile as raspberries, the most fragile of all fruits. There we go. Then, like before, just get some ice, just a few cubes, don't need too many. Put the lid on and give it a shake. Then just get your glass of choice, fill it with ice. I'm going for an eyeball glass this time, or Collins glass as some people call it. Same again, strain it over the top. Letting some of them blueberry pieces and mint and whatnot come through. There's not a lot of juice, but I'm sure it's quite flavoursome. And then topping up again, using soda again, but your choice. Lemonade, whatever. Don't think this one's going to be as sweet as the other one, but we'll see. And there you have it, the blueberry mojito. So let's give it a try. I've got a metal straw this time. Not only are they better for the environment, they just make it easier to stir with. Give it a go. I was wrong. That is sweet. Sweeter than the raspberry one. Do you get a lot of blueberry flavour from it? I don't know. But then blueberries don't taste like what they tell you blueberries taste like, I don't think. If you have like a blueberry flavoured something and then have a real blueberry, completely different. But very minty, that's, you could, you get the mojito feel from it. That probably would be very delicious with 60 ml of rum in it. But as is, very tasty, that's quite nice. To say I like raspberries more than blueberries, I prefer that one. It's a little bit sweeter. Yeah, it's just quite a nice drink, that. Very refreshing, very summery. Feel free to have a go at this one and chuck some rum in it as well, because I think you'll really, really like that. When I'm ready for it again, I'm going to give that a go. So, yeah, that's it. That's a blueberry mojito. So, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Bit different to normal. Hopefully regular service will continue when I'm feeling more up to the alcohol again. If you have liked the episode, please give like, subscribe and the bell icon on the YouTube. Check out the Instagram as normal. Everybody, please be safe. And until next time, I'll see you all again with another episode of Bearded Mixology. Maybe with alcohol next time.